Alright, welcome to another edition of Skyrim with Soto Desperado. We'll be listening to various people, people that just have something to say on the internet. Some are bitching, some are whining, some are going over reality as they know it. All very interesting testimony. You never know what you learn. Let's go check that out right now. Alright, so I found this new guy. Realist Being 99. He has 1.35 subscribers. So we'll start with him. Get that music off. Okay. Matter of fact, before I do anything, let me get something to drink. I forgot to get something to drink. Last beer of the 6-pack. So, got a nice Coors Light here. And in Skyrim, we'll be going up to get a book for the Orc Smith over there at Margarth, or whatever it's called. What is it? For Markarth. There it is. So it's right there up the hill. We just got to go up the hill. Matter of fact, we could probably walk it. Okay. So let me go back. All right. So like I was saying, the title of this video is "It's Scary That People Are Okay with Life." So people are like doing the Matrix thing where they're starting to wake up and realize, oh no, this doesn't make sense. It's stupid. Realist Being 99. He's a new guy. He's got 1.35k subscribers. And we'll listen to what he has to say. Looks like a reasonable gentleman.
It's scary how okay everybody is with life. People have created a world where we all do things we don't want to do just to survive in this world. Like, the legit bare minimum in this world is doing shit you don't want to do and having to struggle and suffer. Come on, man. Does nobody see anything wrong with this? Like, people are fucking NPCs and people are dumb and stupid. We're all doing things we don't want to do just to make it in life. Even with things that don't involve money. I'm not just talking about jobs and all that bullshit. Just things we do in regular life just to function and just to get by. And all these coping mechanisms that we need. Because humanity is just struggling at a very deep level, and we're all dealing with hell, and life sucks for almost everybody in this world right now. I mean, what a pathetic mess everything has become, guys. I'm so happy that I see things the way I do, because it reminds me that the afterlife is there to greet me with love and horniness. And I'm gonna love the next world I go to after this one.
Yeah, man. It doesn't give me the double.
The amount of
hard for this thing
dick somebody just sucked to feel okay after everything I've been through is just like wow. Just wow, guys. It's fucking stupid as fuck. But yeah, man. I mean, legitimately scary that people are okay with the way life is. There's all I always see. I've seen it sometimes in my comment section. There'll be stupid people talking about religion and talking about how, oh, I'm being too negative and oh, I'm trying too hard to be, who I am and all this bullshit. But like, fuck all that, man. Like, everything I say is nothing but genuine and real. Even if I'm joking and making jokes and being sarcastic and just using dry humor and things like that, it doesn't matter what I say, bro. everything I say has logic and meaning behind it. But people who are very sheltered and people who are very spoiled and people who have it easy in life just like to always seem to always just these people always seem to think that being negative is bad, and that just, you know, seeing life for what it really is a bad thing, and you're just supposed to be just, you know, inhaling that copium and just fucking taking in all the false hope and false positivity that you can take in you. And, you know, these people are spreading toxic positivity and just spreading a bunch of nonsense bullshit about fucking, oh, religion will save you, oh, you know, all this other stupid bullshit. Like, bro, come on, man. There's nothing that you can do that can save us. Like, you're as weak and pathetic as we all are. So either accept it, or you can be an egotistical prick and just live your life like a little pussy ass bitch.
Oh shit.
But yeah, guys, I mean, this world is pathetic, man. We're not getting the things we want in life. We're not being intimate and romantic with people anymore. We're not spending money on anything other than just fucking bills and on our dumb kids that we had on accident that we could have prevented so easily. You know, people are just wasting money on so much shit, bro. Like, come on, man. People are wasting money on dumb shit, and when they have money to spend, it all goes on bills and, you know, utilities and all this other fucking garbage. But yeah, man, people are okay with it. Nobody cares, man. The suicide rate keeps rising. Oh, life's great. Life's okay. Life's beautiful. Oh, the murder rate and the crime rate keeps rising. Oh, life's still beautiful. Life's amazing. You know, inflation keeps going up. Mental illnesses keep going up. Just the amount of rage and anger in people is going up. Yet people are still saying the same bullshit they always have because they're delusional and they're stuck in their own ways. Life's beautiful, life's great. Oh, why are you so upset? Oh, why are you so negative? Look how good life is, bro. You have it easy. You should be grateful for the life you have. Like, come on, man. Like, what kind of bullshit are you speaking, bro? Like, did your fucking mommy tell you this when you were 9 years old and you just carry this mindset with you the rest of your life like some fucking bum-ass kid? Like, come on, man. You can't be this childish and this just fragile and this much of a beta cuck. Like, you need to be more real and honest and genuine with yourself and with the people around you. You can't pretend to be someone you're not. You can't pretend to believe things that aren't true. You can't pretend to just have people force feed you a bunch of toxic positivity and all this other stupid religious bullshit and have them brainwash you into believing that, oh, life is amazing. Oh, everything that's happening is meant to be. Oh, everything happens for a reason. Like, come on, man. This is all bullshit propaganda. All it does is brainwash unintelligent people. And it doesn't make any fucking sense, guys. It really doesn't. And that's just the harsh truth. You know, there's no horror movie that's gonna be as scary as the real life. There is no horror video game that's gonna be as scary as real life. There is no simulation you can enter that's as scary as this simulation we're in right now. With all these fucking NPCs and sheep and all these fucking demons pretending to be humans that are surrounding us. Like, come on, man. Like, we are surrounded by stupidity and retardation and just moronic humans everywhere. And we have to take control of ourselves, and we have to think for ourselves and think critically and be honest and open with ourselves and with the world as we see it. We can't lie and be like, oh, there's world hunger going on everywhere. Oh, there's mental illnesses everywhere. Oh, there's people being raped and killed. Oh, there's people being physically abused and mentally abused. And then the same thing is happening with other animals too, other than humans. Yet people are just fucking, it feels like people are just skipping through a field of fucking daisies and flowers, and they're just like fucking skipping through it, just mindlessly, not even paying attention to what's going on around them. They're just living in their own delusional fantasy realm. They're just like, life's beautiful, nothing to worry about, la di da di da. Like, this is what these people are doing, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you need to fucking stop letting these stupid bullshit propaganda machines all around you and all these other propaganda NPCs just control you and manipulate you, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't be some fucking dumb bitch like SpongeBob who just sees everything optimistically and fucking loves going to work every day. Like, come on, man. Like, you're a fucking loser, bro. Like, don't be like SpongeBob, guys. Remember that. If there's one thing I can tell you, don't be like that piece of trash clown. Be yourself, be honest, be genuine. Don't be afraid to speak up about the harsh realities of life and the negative truths that come with living in this hell realm that we're in. This hell realm that we are in is definitely, unquestionably, undisputedly, absolute hell. And all the good that we experience in this world is because we are strong enough and brave enough to create it for ourselves. This world and this universe did not give us anything to cherish or to be grateful for. We gave that to ourselves, and other humans gave that to each other. Even though humans are stupid, humans are still responsible for this world being good. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know how much worse it's gonna get before people start revolting and, you know, rioting in the streets, bro. Like, how is that not already happening? Like, people are just continuing to go along with life, and people are just continuing to believe, oh, life's getting better. Yeah, mental illnesses are rising. You know, life is just fucking beautiful. It keeps getting better, you know. Oh, life is just full of crime, and life is just full of famine. Life is full of mental illnesses. Life is full of terminal illnesses and physical disorders and mental disorders. Oh no, life's beautiful, life's amazing. Oh, why would you want to die, bro? Why would you hate life, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, people are stupid, bro. They think life is the one thing that you cannot make fun of at all, or else you're fucking weird. Like, when it comes to anything in life, you know, you can say you don't like it. Like, say someone says, oh, you know, what's your favorite food? You say, you know, your guys are talking, he says, oh, my favorite food is cheeseburgers. You say, oh, I don't like cheeseburgers. You know, like, okay, you know, that's just an opinion, all right? You know, whatever, who cares? You're watching a certain movie with someone, you tell them, oh, you know, you didn't like the movie, you know? They're like, all right, cool, bro, no big deal. You see someone with a certain haircut and, you know, you think to yourself, oh, no, you know, I don't like this type of haircut. Like, oh, you know, it's fine, bro, no big deal, bro, it's just hair. But when it comes to life, like, if you say you don't like life, people are like, you're crazy, bro. How could you not like life? Like, is there something wrong with you? Are you depressed? Are you, like, come on, man. Like, you can't be asking these stupid questions, bro. Like, people are just hardwired and programmed to just be stuck in the matrix and just never question what is going on around them and to never try to escape the false reality that this hell realm is. Like, people are just so integrated into the system called life on this stupid planet, in this stupid realm that we're in. And people are just confused into believing that everything that's going on is good and beautiful and life is great the way it is and life just keeps getting better and better. Like, come on, man. No, your life is getting better and better because you're putting in effort to make life better. Like, that's what's going on. You can't be looking at other people around you and saying, oh, you know, they're gonna be like me. You know, you can't do that shit, bro. But yeah, man, I mean, the amount of testicles right now that deserve to be tickled is fucking high, bro. Like, people are struggling with so much and dealing with so much, and nobody realizes this as much as I do for the most part. This is why I'm talking about this, you know. It's legitimately scary how people are okay with life and how people are just, you know, always smiling and pretending to be okay. You know, no one ever says they're struggling in life. You tell someone, how are you? They're like, oh, I'm good, I'm great, I'm doing wonderful. You know, like, come on, man. Like, you don't need to lie. Just be like, oh, you know, I'm all right. I'm decent. You know, I'm okay. You know, just you could just say things like that. You don't need to lie and be like, oh man, another day. Man, the sunshine is radiating. The birds are chirping. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is not some fucking TVG rated cartoon on fucking Nicktoons, bro. Like, you can't be a fucking, you know, toxic positive loser like this. You know. The one cartoon character that would understand what I'm talking about is Squidward. This guy would relate to what I'm saying, and he's a real homie. He's a real G. He's a real dog. He's out there getting that work. He's out there fucking shit up. He's out there trying to take care of himself physically and mentally. He understands the harsh realities of life and how life sucks and working sucks and going to school sucks and listening to your parents and your friends sucks. Like, come on, man. Like, people should know this stuff by now, but no, people just keep continuing on this horrible and treacherous cycle of life without questioning anything negative around them, and people are just going along with everything in life and assuming that all this stuff going on around us is okay. Like, no, it's not, man. You might be okay with life, but I'm not. You know, I have higher expectations from life, and I have more things that I require from life than you do. You know, most people are just content with nothing in life. Most people are okay with being peasants and being, you know, sheep, and being told what to believe and how to act and how to think and how to speak. Like, come on, man. But yeah, man, life is scary, and it's scary how people are okay with it. But I'm glad I don't give a fuck about what other people think, and I'm glad that I see life for what it really is, unlike most people who just are force-fed garbage, and they've just been brainwashed so much in their life that they just accept everything how it is, and they just think that this is the perfect world to be in. And the truth is, this is not even close to being a good world, let alone fucking perfect, bro. This world will never be perfect, but that's asking too much, obviously. I don't expect any world to be perfect, but this world is not even great, and it's not even good. Like, sometimes it'll be good, very few occasions it'll be great, but most of the time it's just either okay or trash. Most of the time you're either okay, you know, you're just going by in life, everything's alright, you know, nothing too good, nothing too bad, and then a good amount of the time also it's trash and you're just down here. Like, the way it works is the world is trying to bring you down like this, mentally and physically. Meanwhile, you keep trying to better yourself and get better, and you're trying to evolve and become stronger and braver and more confident and more happy and content and free. You're trying to do this, but the world around you and the humans around you are just trying to bring you down, and they're trying to take away your energy and your freedom and your love. But you have to let your good vibes stay inside of you. You know, don't give it to these people. Don't let the world have what you have. You just spread your good vibes naturally without forcing it on people who don't deserve it, and you just relax and you're all good, man. This life is one piece of shit. It's a fucking dark bottomless pit. It's a hellhole. It's a hell realm. It's Satan's asshole that we're in right now. Mm-hmm. We're deep in his rectum right now. That's where we are right now in 2024. Hopefully next year is better. We'll see what happens. Next year, it's going to be completely unpredictable. I have no idea what's going to happen next year, but hopefully it's better than this. Now, realistically, it's not going to be hard to be better than this, because life right now is basically an 86-year-old woman's hairy pussy. But, you know, we have the power to better things, and we have the power to better ourselves. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. We have the power to make things around us better and to make ourselves better. And maybe then we can be okay with life, and it won't be so shocking and surprising. Because right now, life does not deserve our praise, and it does not deserve our gratitude and our affection. It deserves an ass kicking. It deserves a curb stomp. It deserves a fucking tombstone pile driver on concrete. Like, that's what this world and this life and this universe and this dimension and this realm that we're in deserve. All of them. Fuck this shit. We all deserve better. You know it. I know it. And if you disagree, then you're just a piece of shit pessimist and you want everybody to suffer. And that's wrong. We all need to have good lives. So, yeah, life needs to become better. Because right now, with the way things are, with how miserable people are and how many people are dying from homicide and from murder, and how many people are being raped and just trafficked across countries, like, come on, man. We deserve better as humanity. All the aliens right now are flying by Earth, or if they're in Earth, they're flying over us and laughing at how pathetic humans are, and they're looking at us like some fucking unintelligent clowns with the IQ of just, you know, a non-living object. Like, humanity at this point has the same IQ as a fucking flight of stairs. Like, it's just an object, bro. Like, it has no intelligence at all. Like, that's what life is like, and that's what humanity is like nowadays. So, yeah, man. Things need to get better, and I don't know if they will, but I hope they do, guys. I really hope they do. I want this world to get better. I want this world to be less of a nightmare. I want it to be something that's more happy, something that's more loving and forgiving. And I want humans to be more carefree and just full of free will and love and self-care. We all deserve that. Take care, everybody.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is better forever.
We went over quite a few topics all at once in a very short amount of time. Kind of caught me by surprise. Okay, so let me open up his description. No description. Okay, so according to, he sounds like the people that claim to be aliens. They come here in a human body, and they complain about the condition of the planet. And I listened to another lady named Spirit and Physical, I think she's called, and they complain about how this reality is like a bad video game, and you're stuck in it, getting abused by these demons out there, these anti-humanity forces. And essentially, he's kind of like pointing out that most people have been psychologically operated to have a demonic perspective, where the suffering's okay, you could suffer as much as you want, it's all okay. And that's what you would tell somebody who you want to suffer, because their suffering feeds your ego, or their suffering feeds your energy or whatever. And so that's what is getting very esoteric in a very short amount of time, which means this guy has been he's either a true convert or to the alien agenda thing, or he's just an observer trying to be objective to the point of infinity. Either way, you can bitch about your suffering all you want. And this is what I say to everybody like this. You can bitch about your suffering all you want, but nobody's going to care. So you might as well focus your energy on dealing with that suffering and finding a way out of it. Like in my case, I need money. I don't need any bullshit. I need money. So I need to invest. It's time for me to make that investment, to take some chances and see what I can do on the side, especially with the way the economy's going. Right? I was supposed to have a good life. It didn't happen. The God that I worship is a God of a different world, a different reality. Heaven is not on earth. None of that stuff came to pass. I trusted, I believed, and I was let down. I was let down. Even when the Lord did something, it took him 1 year and 2 months to get it done completely. Because he doesn't have direct control here. Not the way I would like him to. And then this guy's talking about religion. Well, nobody likes religion because everybody knows it's bullshit. Even I know it's bullshit. But the thing is, it's the only basis I have to understand this reality. Through faith, righteousness, purity of heart, that sort of thing. So, the religions were just ancient teachings that they turned around and repackaged and sold to you. That's all that is. Doesn't make them less true in the spirit of things or in the principles and virtues thereof. And that's what a lot of these guys don't acknowledge. But, a lot of the religion's been changed to where it's good for you to suffer. It means that you're being a martyr. It means that you're being, righteous if you suffer like Job. And it sucks, whoever's running the video game doesn't really care about your feelings or your status or your condition. But I personally, free will and love and self-care, we all deserve that. Take care of everybody. See, that sort of thing is agenda to me, because only people who talk about how we're going to take care of each other are the ones usually that don't do shit. We're all going to have to take care of each other. Either they stand to gain something by that, they stand to mooch off of somebody else or profit from somebody else, or they just hypocrites that want to preach that so they can feel good and they don't do shit. Not saying that this guy's that, but there's a little bit of that, what I just said, in everybody. It's not just in one group or another. This place is saturated with what you could call demonic programming. Let me go do something. I'll be right back. Anyway, he's very concise. This is a very intelligent person, but the thing is, he just sounds like he's been programmed himself for the agenda on the planet. He makes a lot of sense, but at the same time, just like that lady, I listened to her complaints about this reality, and I'm like, reality, he himself just said the good is here because people make it exist. We have control over this reality at the supreme level, and we don't do shit about it. And that's true. We go into politics thinking politics is the way, but politics is a rich man's game. That's all it is. It's a Ponzi scheme, it's a scam. They turned everything into corruption because there were more agents of evil than good. They dominated. Anyway, moving on here. Let's see. Oops. Something itching my back here. Okay. Oh boy, I tell you, fixing that car was a bitch. So I got another one by this guy. Sex deprivation ruins everyone. So, in other words, because he don't fuck, he's not happy. I'm just joking. I don't know. Let's see.
I want to fuck your daughter. Listen up.
Okay.
Sex deprivation ruins everyone. If you're fiending for sex and you need that good shit and you want that cock or pussy, you gotta go get it, man. It's gonna hurt you. Unless you can find a way to make it escape and find a way to just kill your libido and to just lower your sex drive.
Get married.
That's the only way.
Yeah. But I hear marriage does that well.
It's still gonna ruin you because it'll take a while to do it. It's not like you can do it right away. It's hard because humans are naturally horny, and most people in general, get turned on by people, and they like fingering themselves and they like jacking off. So it's very interesting how humans pretend to not be interested in sex when really they are. They just want to hide it because they think it's inappropriate to talk about it, or they want to act all innocent because they think they're better than other people when really they're just nothing but a dumb piece of shit. But whenever you want sex and you want to have some fun with someone else and you don't want to be by yourself all the time, that shit will get to you, man. It'll get to you. There's very few people in life who can just be asexual and just not be interested in sex, or not be interested in having sex, or be interested in the opposite sex at all. Like it rarely happens. But yeah, man, I mean, whether you're straight or gay, I mean, we're all, whether you're straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, like, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, we're all, most of us are gonna have problems with loneliness, and we're gonna have depression, and we're gonna go through hell if we're not with someone else in this life, unfortunately. And I'm not even talking about dating, I'm just talking about sex, because you don't need to date someone to have sex. You just talk to them, you say, hey bitch, let me suck it up, you just tell her you want to suck it, and then she goes, and then everything works out fine, bro. Like, you both get satisfied, or if you want, you could invite multiple people and have it be a group party.
Oh, jeez.
It'll be good stuff, that's for sure. But humanity has been lying to itself, especially over these recent years, like over the last few decades, about how, we need to be scared of sex, and we need to not be interested in sex, and we only need to be having sex with people who we're dating, or you can only have sex with someone you love, or you can only have sex with someone you're married to. Like, come on, man. Like, all this shit, all it does is hold you back, bro. Like, you not having sex because of, your unrealistic views on morals and morality, like, that's not going to make you a better person. It's not going to make your life better. Like, none of that shit does anything, bro. There are people who had sex in middle school, and they turned out better than most people who end up having sex in their mid-20s, for example, like, there's plenty of examples, bro. Like, that shit doesn't fucking matter, bro. Like, people just refuse to see how the world really is, and they don't understand how humans are and how life is so miserable that we have to be involved in intercourse in order for some good stuff to be involved with us, man. It's just very easy overall to be stuck in like a pit of hell whenever you're not involved in sex, and it just becomes something that, unless you're used to it, or unless you're just, tired of being involved in relationships, like, it will eat at you. Even then, like, you never know, bro. There are people who might have the best lives in the world, but if they're lonely and they don't have a partner, and they have no one to fuck, or they have no one to cuddle with, or just be intimate with, it'll get to them, unless they become very good at just being comfortable with themselves and being happy with themselves. Like, that takes a long time to eventually get good at, and even then, like, it's not good to just stop wanting to get better at that, because life's always going to be hard, and life's always going to be cruel and unfair. So we have to try to put ourselves in the best situation possible by going after what we want in life, and acknowledging what we want, and realizing that what we want in life is perfectly acceptable when it comes to sex and love, no matter what your view on it is or how you want it. Like, who gives a shit, bro? Like, it doesn't matter what people think of you. It doesn't matter who they are. Like, at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself and take care of yourself however you see fit. Everyone takes care of themselves in different ways. We all want different things in life, and we all go after the things we want in life in different ways. So all of us are going to be unique and different from each other, and we can't just go around putting down people just because we don't understand their views or we don't understand why they do the things they do. That's not a smart way of living life, and you're just proving yourself to be a dumb NPC. So at that point, I just might have to hire a giraffe to just like fucking kick the side of your face right here and just knock you out silly. So either that or just tie you to a tree like 30 feet in the air and then have like 3 fucking leopards just come up and climb the tree and then just and then you're just sitting there screaming, help, help. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, guys, remember that I have big balls and I can do and say whatever the fuck I want. So can you guys. Just make sure you don't do it. You know, don't be retarded in places where people are working and they're trying to just earn their living and go home. You know, do that shit outside of like indoor areas where people are working. So yeah, but back to the point. We have to find ways to entertain ourselves and have fun in life without always having to rely on just playing with ourselves and pulling our penis on our own, or just whatever it is that we do in life, man. We can't just keep relying on that forever, because eventually, even though it'll obviously always feel good whenever you do it, you know, every time you ejaculate, it feels good, but it wears you down over time, and it doesn't really help to a certain extent, like with making you feel better and giving you a more positive and healthy life like sex does. Because I mean, sex has just been proven to be way more positive and healthy, and it has way more health benefits and mental health benefits and physical health benefits, and it just has so many good things that come with it that just, you know, being by yourself will never give you. People can say all they want about, oh, you know, you have to be, you know, comfortable being by yourself, or oh, you have to, like, oh, you have to love yourself first, then the love will come. Like, fuck all that shit, bro. None of that shit is real, bro. Those are just myths. That's just made up, just make believe hocus pocus garbage that people with low IQs made up just to make themselves feel better. We must go after what we want in life. Don't be afraid to hook up with someone you don't know. Don't be afraid to hook up with someone twice your age. Don't be afraid to hook up with a 50-year-old if you're 20. Don't be afraid to hook up with a 25-year-old if you're 64. Don't be afraid of this bullshit, bro. Who gives a fuck? Like, just do whatever you can in life to have a good time. Take advantage of the good opportunities that come to you. Be a good person. Don't take advantage of other people. Just be honest with them. Tell them, listen, I'm horny and I want to fuck your penis, or I want to sit on your cock, or I want to put my tongue in your ear hole. Whatever you want to do, just be honest with it. Anyone judging me for making this video, you can go fucking die. I am so happy to be where I am today and to be thinking the way I do and to be realizing all this shit, all this fucking harsh truths and realities of life. Unfortunately, I realized this at a young age. There are people who are fucking 73 years old who don't know this shit, bro. There are people who live to be 96 and don't realize this stuff. And yeah, man, it's not a guarantee that everyone will figure this stuff out in life, but I'm glad I haven't. I just want to share it with you guys so you guys take advantage of it and use it to help you guys in any way you see fit, no matter how you view me. If you can take anything positive from what I'm saying in this video and all my other videos or any of my other videos, I highly appreciate it. I'm not making these videos to be negative or be pessimistic. I'm making these videos to be honest and also to be funny and to make people laugh and to just show you guys that I have a giant penis that most of you don't have. And if you're a woman, you probably want it really badly, which I get. And also, remember, you are not deprived for being depraved of sex. There's a difference between being deprived and depraved. Most people are not deprived. It takes a special kind of mentally ill clown to be, you know, derived. But the truth is, most people in society now are derived of sex. If you look around you, bro, I guarantee you, at least, I would say maybe easily at least 75% of people on this planet are unsatisfied with their love life and their sexual lives. At least 75% are unsatisfied because life sucks and people aren't getting the things they want, whether they're single or whether they're in a relationship or whatever their situation is in life. At least 75% are unhappy with it and want better for themselves. Because, I mean, probably I'd say 100% of everyone on this planet wants to have a better love life and sexual life. Out of the people who want sex, I'd say 100% would want it to be better, even though they don't think it could get any better and it's already amazing. But you guys get what I'm saying. But we're all already dealing with shitty situations in life, and we're all being put down, and we're all being gaslighted, and we're all being manipulated, we're all being disappointed, we're all being let down, we're all being heartbroken, and we're all being filled with grief and sorrow, and it's destroying us. So we have to take advantage of the positivity and the happiness and the love and freedom and free will in us. We have to remember that when we want sex and we want to just aggressively fuck somebody, oh yeah, I want that pussy right now. Remember that you have to not be ashamed of what you want in life. Go after what you want in life. Whether it's a cock, an asshole, a vagina, a nostril, an ear hole, you want to lick somebody's bald head like mine. Whatever you want to do in life, you have the right to be honest with yourself and say that what you want in life, there's nothing wrong with it. As long as you're not harming anybody, or as long as you're doing everything with consent, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, bro. Who gives a fuck? As long as you're not fucking cutting each other and fucking eating each other, and you know, you're not being fucking cannibalistic clowns or some dumb shit like that. Like, then you need to be locked up and put on Xans. But yeah, Xans, Perks, Valium, Prozac, just everything in the world that exists. Hydrocodone, Valium, everything. Meth, crack, heroin, all this shit, bro. Like, you guys get it. I'm sure you guys, for the most part, are smart enough to get what I'm saying. If you're not smart enough, then you can fucking suck my ass. So don't be afraid to French kiss your love. Don't be afraid to grab them and tell them I love you and I want to fucking show you how much I want you, baby. And then you blow them a kiss, and then right after that, you jump in bed with them. And then after you finish fucking, you tell them, oh yeah, by the way, baby, I just got us tickets to Cancun. We're gonna go there and we're gonna find some Mexican bitches to fuck, and they're gonna join us in bed. And your wife gets really excited, or your husband, you know, vice versa. You can tell your husband, I'm gonna invite some men and we're gonna all fuck together tonight. And whatever the situation is, you have the right to it, as long as there's consent involved and no one is being physically harmed and no one's bleeding or crying. Then you go crazy, man. You have all the fun you can. You take advantage of the opportunities. You take advantage of the sex, the fucking, the moaning, the groaning, the coming, the fucking, and the fucking. So go after your sexual desires. Nobody can hold you back. This is why I have huge respect for porn performers and porn actors, because they know that they are strong enough and have the confidence to go after what they want in life. And even if they feel bad about themselves or insecure about themselves or feel that they lost friends and family because of their life choices, they have not lost me. I respect them, and I respect porn actors and porn performers more than I respect most people in life anyway. So if you got a problem with people in porn, get personal. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure that you guys remember that sex is one of the best things in life, and it's one of the best experiences you'll have. Better than drugs, better than fucking traveling to one of the eight wonders of the world, better than fucking, I don't know what you can think of in life, what kind of political expression you come up with. Sex, for people who appreciate it, is one of the best things in life. So, take care of yourselves. I'm gonna fuck you up, and then after that, I'm gonna fuck you. Just kidding, guys. I love you. That was to all the haters and all the pussies out there who got a problem with fucking and humping and jumping on this dick. So, take care, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your sexual needs and desires. I support your decisions. I'm one of the few people on the internet who is this honest and open about it, and I am one of the people you will see on the internet that gives the least of a fuck. And just even in general, bro, most people, you guys have to remember, even though most people in real life have bigger balls than people on the internet do, I have bigger balls than over 90% of people do, probably, I'd say. Which is pretty fair. I think that's fair. So, I'm proud of myself. I hope you guys are proud of yourselves. I hope you guys acknowledge yourselves and admit how powerful and strong and capable you all are. And I love sex.
Yeah, I bet. Like the rest of the planet. See, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he's one of these programmed satanic super soldiers. You know, because when it comes to sex, they're like no limits every time. And they're all about, you know, self-gratification and all this. The truth is, he's right about being deprived of sex, but you ain't going to fall over and die if you don't fuck. You know, it's not the end of the world if you don't got somewhere to stick your dick or someone to tickle your pussy. I mean, come on. You ain't going to die. It's just psychologically unhealthy. Man is supposed to have a relationship with a woman, fall in love with a woman, get completely enamored with a woman, you know, bring children into the world, play mommy, play daddy, you know what I mean? And pass that blessing on. It's just, he just loves sex, like he said, and in the end, he wants you to go out and have the courage to go out and fuck. Because I notice there's a lot of psychological programming as well that tells you you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you don't deserve shit. And my mom put a lot of that shit in my head. I fight it even today at 50, 52. I just fight it and fight it and fight it. And the thing is, I'm not a woman's person. I don't go chasing women. I wanted relationships. I didn't want to just fuck. But it's okay, I guess. You know, if you want to have premarital sex, that's up to you. I don't trust anybody. I think there's sexual diseases all over the fucking place, from what I gather. And women like to keep secrets. They don't tell you they got a disease. They don't tell you the truth of what happened. And you're chancing it. You're taking a chance. You don't want to wind up with VD or some other shit. Yeah, you're going to be on drugs the rest of your life because some of that shit is not curable. Some of that shit's not curable even today. So be aware, be careful. I usually don't cover this topic, anything having to do with sex. I don't really have sexual relationships. I don't have relationships. I'm pretty much done with humanity. I'm just observing, listening to their testimonies. You know, he still talks like an alien or a programmed super soldier. Yeah. But the truth is, there's a lot of Satanism out there. They just don't call it Satanism. That's all. All right. Good video. I think I'm going to subscribe to him because he's an interesting character at the very least. Realist being 99. Now let's go over here. Oh, that's Scotty Kilmer. He's about cars. Here we go. Confession, I'm scared too. It's Big Ward time. Big Ward, one of my favorites. I love Big Ward. I wish I could go touch his black head. I bet if I went and touched his bald black head, my diabetes would heal. If I just touch his head, my diabetes will instantly heal. I know it. But anyway, so this one is Confession. I'm scared too. Big Ward the Genius. Here you go, brother.
Good morning. Today is still Saturday,
Jesus.
August 17th, 2024. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And August is almost gone. I'm going to be telling y'all what I want for Christmas real soon. And you better come through. I'm going to send my goons after you. Anyway, again, thank y'all for tuning in for another episode, right? And I've been getting a lot of emails, right? And there's a lot of people out here, according to my email. If I just go by my email, if I take a poll of my emails, it would say about 90% of Americans are scared as F right now. If I took a poll, according to the amount of emails I get of people that are talking about they are afraid, that they are scared about what's going on in the world right now, it would be 90%
Better
of
be
Americans.
better than that. Better be
If
stronger
I go
than
by
that.
my email.
You got to be better than that.
They're not all afraid of the same thing. But fear is fear. No matter what it's directed at, fear is fear.
Guess we'll have 2 more miles to beat for a while.
And fear will paralyze you.
Your mind is lost.
You drove them off. Thank you.
If you ever see, like hunters know, well, you ever heard of a deer in the headlights? How a deer would just freeze up when the headlights come. And you wonder, like, why did he stop? Why didn't he keep going? Because he can't see where he's going now. Now he in fear. The fear froze him of not, because he can't see where he's going. The headlights blinded. So he stopped and get hit. Bam! Instead of keep going in the direction he was going. Even though he can't see right now, he know what direction he was going in. He won't keep going. He'll stop out of fear. Fear paralyzed him the way he couldn't move. Fear will keep you on a job that you hate for decades. No appreciation, no elevation, no increase. Sometimes they might even cut your pay and you won't leave out of fear. The fear of trying something new. What might happen? What if? What if I leave this job and get to another job and it ain't as good as this job? I hate it too. What if this? What if that? The big what if. Fear. So fear paralyzed you. Kept you on that job for 30 years. I was looking on Facebook not too long ago at somebody that was retiring, that was excited and happy about being at Godfather's for 30 years. Godfather's Pizza. Young lady. Been at Godfather's Pizza for 30 years. Wasn't a manager or nothing. Good looking woman. Not no ugly woman. Ain't no dumb woman. Fine. A Facebook friend of mine. Been at Godfather's 30 years. Retired, was happy, proud, blah, blah, blah. I done put in my 30 years. And I'm saying to myself, you ain't got no retirement and no pension from Godfather's. What you gonna do now? I'm talking about you retiring. You worked at Godfather for 30 years. And you wasn't a manager now, you still was just an employee. Fear. How could somebody, I'm saying to myself, how could somebody stay at Godfather for 30 years if they ain't the general manager or own it or whatever, just an employee still in the back making pizza and stuff like that?
Come back whenever you need something.
Because I'm knowing Godfather ain't going to pay you based on, well, you've been here 30 years, we're going to pay you $40 an hour. It ain't working like that. You've been there 30 years and you still making what people that are making that's been there 4 years. Cause they top out. They probably $12 an hour or some shit. And I'm saying, what could keep a person at Godfather that damn long? That ain't the manager. The general manager at that. Not just an assistant manager. I wouldn't stay at Godfather 30 years as an assistant manager or the owner. I would have to be the general manager where they get paid. A regional manager, some shit like that at Godfather, but just back there making hand tossed solid, what you call it? I got like the taco pizza. You back there making taco pizzas at Godfather for 30 years. Because if I come in there, that's what I'm ordering, all the meat lovers, golden stuff. Godfather's my favorite pizza already.
Yeah.
That's why I'm speaking on that. You know what caused that? Fear. Fear. We got people in dead-end relationships, dead-end marriages, where you're being mistreated where you at, unappreciated. The person you went ungrateful,
Fuck.
and they don't leave. You see somebody over there get a woman getting hands put on her, and she won't leave. It don't get no worse than that. You see a man with a woman. He done caught her many a times with his best friend Willie Earl. Or some other dude he don't know. Done caught her. Won't leave. Why not? Fear. Are you afraid? Fear will paralyze you. Somebody want to go back to school. Somebody want to move out of the city or town they live in for better opportunity because where they are
Shit.
ain't nothing going on but the sawmill.
Oh shit, I got stuck.
But you scared to leave.
Oh shit, I got stuck.
Fear.
Oh
got you
shit,
paralyzed.
I got stuck.
And the
I
problem
got
with that
fucking
is,
stuck.
while we
Oh,
want to make a
fucking
move a lot of
Skyrim.
times, we get stuck in fear. I want to know what the outcome going to be before I get started. If I knew the outcome, then I'll do it. Since I don't know the outcome, I'm going to stay right here. At least I know what's going on right here. I know it sucks right here. I'm stuck in familiar pain. I've been done that. I would rather stay stuck in familiar pain than unfamiliar peace. Unfamiliar relief. Since I don't know that I'm gonna be better over there, I ain't going to even try. See, at least I'm effed up right here, but at least I know it. I know what to expect right here, whether I like it or not. I'm comfortable in knowing that it's pain. Over there, I don't know what it's gonna be. It could be better over there, but I don't know. And you won't even take a chance out of fear. You got the world coming right now. And you scared. You in fear. And I must confess to you, at times I've been afraid. At times I'm afraid. And there will be other times that I will be afraid. I'm not immune to fear. But why are you telling us this, Big Water? You scared too? I'm glad you asked. Big Water, I wanted to ask that question too. Why you telling us about fear? If you scared too, how you gonna help us? I'm glad you asked. You too. I only answer one question at a time. But since y'all got the same question, I'm gonna answer both of y'all. I'm glad y'all asked. Because I know how to push through fear when I'm afraid. I don't let, but experience, practice, encouragement, just saying fuck it.
Getting hot? Yes.
I'm scared, but fuck it.
See you around.
To have an experience of pushing through fear, that's how I can tell you that I feel the same fear y'all feel. but I do it anyway. I don't give a damn about fear. I've learned over the years, fear is just false evidence appearing real. A lot of times I've learned, like when I took this colonoscopy, I was scared. Every one I've ever taken, I was scared. I take it anyway and got the same result, clean. But if I'd have been scared and didn't take it, I'd still be scared, wondering, what if I got something? What if I got colon cancer? Regretting that I didn't take it out of fear. A lot of times you will let fear keep you from doing something, and then you regret that you didn't do it. Now you stuck with, what if? Fear is a no-win situation when you let fear run your life. You're going to lose two ways when you're dealing with fear. When you let fear dictate what you do. First, fear going to stop you from doing something that could possibly change your life for the better. And second, fear keeping you from doing what could have changed your life, going to have you living in regret. Going to have you living the rest of your life with what if. What if I would have did it? What if I got colon cancer and I ain't going to get tested? It was something they could have cured before it turned into stage 4, if I would have got it caught early.
Yes. Take a look.
Cause, like, say for instance, colon cancer. I got an ex-girlfriend whose brother died at 35. Spend a lot of black people, we scared to go to the doctor because the doctor might tell us something wrong. But that's completely opposite of what you should be doing. You should want to know something wrong so you can go get it taken care of. Like with colon cancer, it started out with just some polyps that they can clip off, and you good. If they go in, see some polyps, they clip them. You don't even know it. See you in another few years. No cancer. But if you don't go get checked because you scared they might tell you got something, you don't go get checked, all you had was some polyps that you could have got clipped off, but you didn't go because you were scared, so those polyps turned into colon cancer. When if you would have went on and got it done, no matter how scared you were, you wouldn't have colon cancer if you would have got checked. But you were scared. Now what if? Now you got to deal with that because you were scared. I was scared. I went anyway. Did I not tell y'all I was scared? I tell y'all I'm scared every time I go to the doctor. I go anyway. You watching me show you what to do when fear attacks you. You plow through it. Whatever unless it's something you got what you call healthy fears. Something you're supposed to be afraid of. Some things are your mind, subconscious, or what have you, protecting you. A lot of times we get it confused. Say, for instance, some healthy fears. A grizzly bear. If I see a grizzly bear standing up right there over there, I'm scared and I'm getting somewhere. That's a healthy fear. You're supposed to be scared of a grizzly bear. Somebody pointing a gun in your direction. That's a healthy fear. Get somewhere, big ward. They go there without shooting. You scared. That's a healthy fear. Feel me? Now, some unhealthy fears that keep us paralyzed and stuck in misery and pain. Again, you're in a marriage or a relationship where you're being abused, beat up, talked about, cheated on, disrespected, unappreciated. You name it, you're experiencing it, but you won't leave because you scared. That's an unhealthy fear. Get out of there. The hell with fear when it comes to something that's keeping you from bettering your life. You want to leave this dead-end ass job. You got an opportunity. I got a friend of mine, been on a job for a while, supposed to be trying to step out and do our own business. She's good at certain things to work for herself. To have her own business on the side. Also go do the insurance adjusting, go to school, what have you. Won't do it. Scared. What if? I've been on this job 15, 20 years. I got these benefits, I got this, that. I'm the just high up on the totem pole. What if I start over and then it'd be like this? It might be better than where I am, but it might not be. So I'm gonna stay right here, even though I want better than what I got right here. I'm scared. So I'm telling y'all from my own personal experience, because I done went through the majority of my life scared. I done been backed up in some corners, some areas. Ain't no way I'm coming out here, and I was terrified. But I didn't have a choice but to push through it. I couldn't go back. I couldn't go to the left. I couldn't go to the right. I had to go forward, scared or not. Once I did it, I'm like, hold on now.
Can I get you some they call this job?
What was I scared of?
I call them treasures.
You'll find the more and more you got. This a practice. It gotta get stuck within inside of you. Whenever I'm afraid, I'm gonna deal with the fear. I'm gonna embrace the fear, and I'm gonna do the shit anyway, scared or not. Anxiety, what have you. There have been times when I first started driving truck, for example. I had no experience. I started driving at a time where they'll just throw your ass out there. If you can shift it, if you got your CDL, get your ass in that truck and roll. I went to truck driving school for 8 weeks, and then on the driving trucks. I started out with a company called Burlington. They out of business. I went over the road with them. I couldn't stay gone 2 weeks. I was worried about my girl. What she doing at home? Somebody hit my girl. Whatever. Fear. I left.
I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
And that same woman ended up leaving me because I was broke.
My assistant.
I left a good paying job
Willingly gave up his
because I was on the road worried about what my girl at home doing. I need to be there so she won't cheat on me. So I quit. We stopped in Gary, Indiana, me and my trainer. Stopped in Gary, Indiana. Across the street, it was a truck stop across the street from where Michael Jackson lived. Where they grew up at, in Gary, Indiana. I'll never forget it. I'm so scared, fearful, worried about what my girl at home doing while I'm on the road. Is Jody at my house? Blah, 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 blah. I was broke, though. That's why I tell y'all, you guys don't worry about no shit like that. Get your money. I wish I would have had the mindset then what I got now, but hey, you live and you learn. So I ain't worried about my money. I'm worried about my girl. Somebody hit my girl. I need to go back home so she won't cheat on me and won't leave me because I'm out here on this road getting money, not knowing that you can't lose no woman chasing money. But you can lose money chasing a woman. I lost money chasing a woman. I whipped my ass back home, left my money. Now I'm back broke again. She eventually left me because she didn't want no broke ass man. How did that fear work out for me? I should have stayed my ass on that road, got my shit together at a young age.
With Asana, AI teammates can help level up your goals by connecting them to relevant projects, so every team knows their role in the bigger picture. Asana, the #1 AI work management platform. Try for free today at asana.com.
And even if she would have left me, because that's how I ended up being homeless, that situation I was telling y'all about. I ain't have my shit together. That same woman ended up going our separate ways. I had to get the fuck out. Get your broke ass out of here, Big Ward.
So you're interested in my
I was broke and without a girlfriend and nobody to fall back on that I can go move in with. When I was just on the road in training, truck driver school, back when truck drivers were really paying good, when the cost of living was extremely low, when a gallon of gas was like 89 cents. I know y'all find that hard to believe, and it wasn't that long ago, in the 90s. Fear brought my ass back home. Fear of what I was going to lose caused me to lose what I was afraid that I was going to lose, because I was afraid. Lost it anyway because of fear. I should have stayed out there and went through the fear. Go through your fear. Don't go around it. Because at some point in time, if you go around the fear, guess what's gonna happen? The fear gonna jump right back out in front of you. Well, you gotta go through it again. You're gonna eventually have to go through the fear. You can't keep going around it. Life gonna set it up and fix it to where the only way you're gonna get through the fear is through it. You can't go around it. You follow me?
One day I will shake it. I help in the mines.
So they stole me out there on the road at first when I finally got another trucking job. No experience, no over-the-road experience, nothing like that. I quit, remember?
Pretty much anything to suit
So my
you.
first load was to High Point, North Carolina. I don't have no over-the-road experience. I know how to read a map.
Until
The over-the-road experience I did have, I was in training and I quit. So I didn't get to learn nothing. But now I'm in a position where I'm going through my fear now. Fuck it. I'm hurting, homeless. Now I got a second chance. I ain't blowing this one. So they sent me my first load to High Point, North Carolina. I ain't know nothing about, where I'm from, all the land is flat. I ain't know nothing about no mountains and stuff like that. So I'm driving. I'm riding. I go through Atlanta. Doing good. End up go from Atlanta on over through, I don't remember, was it Tennessee? Now South Carolina on side of Atlanta for what? I think it's South Carolina, North Carolina. They're connected to. But anyway, I ended up in North Carolina. Was it North Carolina or South Carolina? Asheville. They got a mountain there. Is it Black Mountain, Eagle Mountain? It's a mountain. I never seen a mountain in my life. Damn sure I never drove on that. Damn sure I never drove a truck on one. So I find myself riding, wasn't paying no attention. The road looked flat. I'm just riding. Next thing you know, I see smoke, which is what I thought was smoke. It was really clouds. I done rolled straight up, didn't even know it. You talking about heart pounding now? Like, what the fuck? I'm in the clouds. I look over there to the right. There's a sign say all trucks pull over, check your brakes, and look out for the runaway ramps. A runaway ramp? What the hell is that? I know I've been on the road before. A runaway ramp is when you're going down a mountain in a rig and your brakes go out, you can't stop. You gotta run the truck over off the little exit that's full of sand. That'll stop the truck when you ain't got no brakes. It's a runaway truck, like a runaway train. The truck can't stop because you went down the mountain and you smoked the brakes. If you don't play it right, if you don't know how to roll down the mountain, you'll lose your brakes. You'll burn your brakes up. You look back there and your brakes on fire. You talking about scared? I was scared.
until next.
So okay, I did all that. I done got to the top. Now I'm coming down. I see a sign over there say 8% grade or some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck that is. I just see a sign with a line going straight down with a truck on it. Basically what that means is you finna go down our steep ass mountain in a 80,000 pound truck. And Big Ward, you don't know what the hell you doing, but you finna go down this mountain, you ain't got no choice.
You speak to more.
I'm going down.
Never compare to me, but I can
About to shit, piss, you name it. But somehow I made it down safely through the grace of God. I know how I made it. I was something telling me how to do it. I didn't have no Jake brake. It said, pass the brakes a little bit, let up off the brake. Pass the brakes a little bit, let up off the brake. And it said, whatever gear you go up the mountain, then you come down in. So I used the transmission and the brakes. I didn't have nobody to teach me that, but I knew what to do because God was with me. I made it down that mountain. Once I made it down, the next time I went back up and down the mountain, I had no fear. But I was terrified the first time, but once I did it, I wasn't scared of a mountain from that point on. You got to go through your fear. Are you scared right now? You scared about the economy? You scared about the state of the world? You scared about your family? That's fine. Big War be scared too. But what you do is, you face your fears, you go through them, and you let it be what it be. Let it do what it do. You either gonna win or you gonna lose. You win some, you lose some, but we gonna fight. We ain't running. We ain't gonna let fear stop us from doing what we need to do. Get it, got it, good. Bye.
thing is, it's like when people go up and make their first speech, they're always afraid. You got to overcome it just by practicing it. And what he's saying is that what we're going through here, all the fear we're feeling, is just a matter of practice. This is not the first depression. This is not the first reset. This is not the first time they played games with the money and games with people's lives and resources. It just isn't the first time. So it's silly to be afraid, but at the same time, you have to be willing to go through that fear to get stronger. Not much I can add to Big Ward, I'll tell you. Anyway, it's already an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And take a break from this for a while. Maybe play some Left 4 Dead. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Once again, that's Big Ward the Genius. Confession, I'm scared too. Right? We all, brother. There we go. Alright, have a good day. Or night. Take care. Thanks for watching.